mean, movement this was it's a movement based.
Movement, you said?
Movement.
Movement? Okay.
Movement, like if you
One more time, sorry. I'm gonna keep cracking up.
movement,
Like,
movement, move.
okay.
It's movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
A movement is basically it's a person who's just a really good person. As soon as it's so that's all this here. Talk about that. It's hard for men.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Rhys Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
You're going to be a home motherfucker today. You ain't getting nothing else to eat. You just going to be a home guy.
Going to the running game. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. On its first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
After the productive first down play and 2nd and 6. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. LSU right back to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Watkins. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get it at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll leave it with him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And Winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. Shakes off the defender. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Fires to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The official says no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Runs through a tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down.
And this will be caught at the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. With jet sweep pass. Can't get him to the ground. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the 1st down.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that when you're looking for the 1st down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Runs through the tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Leaves it with the running back. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down to the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal, you got to turn around, give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kent State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio.
Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
Yeah, and when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making...
Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. LSU quick to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw? Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Powers through the defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
He'll return it from around the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man in the middle. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Making side adjustments here. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rifles it down the middle. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Find some fresh air. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. LSU will put foot to leather to start the 2nd half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the 2nd half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure to do is just take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Here comes the heat. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Wants to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Looking to fire. Throwing right. Got him downfield. Gashing the knee on the right. Steps out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 31, and that is the way to get yourself a little daylight. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. That's caught. It's street. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's another play by this defense, and there's not much good, guys, I can say about this offense. I mean, they got the goose egg on the board in 3rd and long again. Something needs to go right for this club. They need to get some kind of shot in the arm, some kind of play, because right now it's been really bad.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry. They all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul in Oxford who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Kent State. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Turning it on! They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. The option look. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And that's a really difficult route to handle if you can get a big fella working the outside in the corner like that.
No doubt, because he runs upfield first and then makes a beeline towards the sideline. So whether it's man or zone, you can throw that football away from the defender and make some big plays.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown LSU! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Powell. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
There he goes. Hauled down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Gonna look downfield again. Here's the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Unloads to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
They've got the weapons to do that, David.
Why y'all
Just
take
gotta
her
be able to
side?
dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Lawson. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that one is picked up in the end zone. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown Cardinals.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football.
He knew he was doing
making the
homework.
pick, taking it to the house, and build some momentum for some future games.
And he made the extra
No,
point without problem.
that's not ever.
The deficit is huge. This one
He
is all
knows.
over, but
He
they'll
has
keep
it.
trying and line up for the onside kick.
I understand
They'd
that,
hope
but
to get
what
that
I'm
thing
saying
bouncing
is,
around,
if
but the
you
hands
know
team is able to corral it.
making sure that he doesn't, his
Bayou
feet is
Bengals
getting
will run the
kicked out.
offense out onto the field.
Because he
There
knows
have
that
been
it's important.
few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this
Alexander.
is a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers.
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh,
Did you know you had homework?
the deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge
So you knew you had homework. Why have you been doing?
Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. LSU right back to the line. Try trying play action. Rushes on
So you knew you had homework. And never did. Never brought it up. Never said, hey, I have homework. It's just, oh, okay, nobody knows, so I'm just not going to say anything. Do you think that your teachers are just going to let you keep getting away with that? Is that what it is? So why don't you say you have homework?
The give as they work on that clock. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on.
You are going to get in trouble for telling us that you have homework? That doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, not even a little bit. I thought I was going to get in trouble for having homework. No. You knew you weren't doing your homework, and you knew that as soon as you said, I haven't been doing my homework, you would get in trouble. I'm going to let you in on the fun fact. You in trouble any goddamn.
And he tacks on the extra point. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah.
You were in trouble because instead of saying, hey, Mom, hey, Dad, hey, RJ, hey, Azul, I have homework to do. Can I go ahead and do it? You decided I'm not going to say anything, and it's all going to be okay. Let me ask you a question. Is it all okay now? Oh, so you telling me that not doing your homework got you in trouble. So what would doing your homework get you? Exactly. So why? Why do you consistently think that you are going to sneak away with everything that you do? I'm going to let you in on a little secret about life. Everything that you do in the dark will come to light. I promise.
Fires to the wideout.
I 100% guarantee.
And he was loose and not stopped.
But because Alex thought he was smarter than his parents, he thought you was going to get away with all school year. What was you going to do when your teacher said he didn't do none of his homework, he can't move on to the next grade? Then what? Then what was you going to do?
Maybe it's been over for a while, or he's
take the same grade over again?
Quarterback and his teammates, they're still out there scrapping and clawing.
That's reeled in. It's Mitchell. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on him, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep it.
Why did you do his homework today?
Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time.
Somebody right about that.
Catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Hand off from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
There we go.
Stopping the run is
there we go.
High on every defensive coordinator.
It wasn't making sense at first. Now that you said it like that, it makes perfect.
That play right there.
Makes perfect sense.
And as he throws, and it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Going the other way, he's got room. Touchdown, Louisville.
5 days of missed homework. Boom. It's okay. Because I am going to get my time back. Me. I'm going to get all the time you missed. You owe that to me. So for 5 days, no fun for you.
Still got some work to do, but no doubt that
you miss 5 days, you're going to miss 5 days. This ain't nothing new. It's nothing new. It's nothing you ain't never seen before. It's nothing that you didn't know about. This is something you 100% could have controlled, but you failed to do so. So I'm going to show you what happens when you don't do the right thing. So now for the next 5 days, don't tell me you're bored. Don't tell me you ain't got nothing to do. Because I promise you, the second you say that, I'm going to give you something to do and you ain't going to like it.
Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional. Put them in passing situations.
Nope.
Really good job by the defense.
No TV, no basketball, no Legos.
Just Alex on second down.
Doing whatever Alex does.
Oh, he wants it all. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on.
Don't worry though. You gonna have plenty to do when I double up the chores you got. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this time back, and it's gonna teach you a valuable lesson.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are